There's another gorgeous waterfall up there. You will truly, truly never be the same. It's a trust fall. You are guided, you are protected, you are loved. These are so beautiful with the green moss just growing off of this log. The light started coming through just in a magical type of way I was not expecting. Hey guys, I just arrived at Kongo Falls. This is one of my favorite hikes, and it's a very special day for me because this is the last hike that I'm going to be doing before I move out of Japan. It is so beautiful and peaceful out here. I just stopped for a second to catch my breath, and I look up and just see this little guy right here. This is actually also one of the first hikes that I did when I first got here, and I had no idea like how much I was gonna fall in love with it. And right now I'm on the main road. There's a big parking lot, which is amazing. Plenty of parking, and there's a map of the trail. These flowers are just blooming and looking so beautiful behind me. Aren't they just mesmerizing? You guys, I am in love with nature and its colors and its beauty. Another reason today is so special is because I have my little babies here. I put them in a little plastic bag with water. These are my avocado plants that I grew from seed, and I'm pulling them and I'm gonna plant them on this trailhead. And I also have my baby Zuess. I have his ashes here. I'm gonna bury some of his ashes with my avocado plants. So I have my fanny pack, of course, plenty of water, and we're ready to go. Also a waterfall at the end of this trail, and you can actually swim in it. It's incredible, and it's perfect weather for it. Today is like 80 degrees, and so I'm really excited to get on this trail and just channel and think and meditate and release and enjoy my last hike in Japan. The parking lot is located at Komine Park, and the waterfall is called Kongo Falls. Summer just started, and the flowers are still in full bloom from spring. Already the birds are chirping, and it's just like so peaceful out here. Every time I'm out in nature like this, I'm like truly, truly in my happy place. This is the beginning of the trailhead, which I always love because there's this beautiful like overgrown bamboo. I have no idea why I'm so in love with this trail, but I am in love with this trail. Hike starts with these steps that go straight up and immediately you're out of breath. What do you guys think this is? This is the biggest daddy long leg with the longest legs that I've literally ever seen. Like, I don't know if you can see how long this first leg is. Look at how long his legs are. These things are everywhere. Look at how these tree roots are growing out of the ground. One of the first times that I went hiking with my little nephew, his little legs, he could barely walk, and he was stepping over the tree roots as if they were like these big barriers to step over. And I just remember that being like the most like pure moment ever. Far, it's just me and one other person on the trailhead, and he just passed me, which I love because he's catching all the spider webs for me. It's so funny because I thought that I had reached the staircase, and I'm like, I remember this being so much different, but I had not reached it yet. And this is the staircase. I don't know if you can see him all the way up there, but it literally goes straight up like this. This is a little scary, but I'm just taking a video so that I have that phone number. This goes all the way up. Like, he's making it. He's definitely doing it. I'm doing really good. I'm taking a little break. You can not even see the bottom of the stairs where I started. And then this is straight up. Definitely the hardest part of the hike. I'm a little bit out of breath and I feel sweat rolling down. Look at this little tiny baby bamboo. Little minis. Every time I stop, the mosquitoes are already starting to eat me. And when I get further down into the trailhead, there only becomes more mosquitoes. So I'm a little nervous about that, but I'll be okay. I got the Japanese encephalitis shot. I just ran into these really cool looking mushrooms. Wow. These are so beautiful. With the green moss just growing off of this log. Amazing. I'm just feeling so much gratitude for this hike and everything I've encountered so far since I've been out here. It's just been like already a dream. Thinking like, this is the best day ever. Like, this is the best day ever. And I'm like, well, every time you're out in nature, it's the best day ever. I just like quit my job and just be in nature 24/7 full time. In all seriousness, like if I had that opportunity, I would do it. Just like an at peace feeling. On this trail is telling me konnichiwa or moshi moshi, and it's so funny because this is the third time I've done this trail, and the first time that we ever did it, me and Devron, everyone was saying konnichiwa and moshi moshi, and we had no idea what they were saying at all. And so we'll try to say it back, but we probably sound so crazy and we have no idea what we're saying. This is literally running through the trailhead, so I just had to walk through the river. This is also part of the trailhead, and both times that I've come before, I've never seen the river running through the trailhead like this. It's usually dry all through this little valley, and it's pretty amazing because when I was walking through here and it was dry, I was like, it looks like a river runs through this. It totally looks like that. And sure enough, it does. A river literally runs through this valley that I've always walked through, and it's been dry. sun is coming out and starting to peek through. Still have my babies, and I'm just like plotting, looking for a spot to put them where they're not going to get drowned by the river, but they'll have enough sunlight, enough water, and where they won't die. And so I'm still looking for that perfect spot. So beautiful. I'm actually pleasantly surprised that there's not a lot of mosquitoes at all. Like, I expected to be eaten alive right now, but usually once you go through the cave up here into the actual waterfall, then that's when they start eating you. I am just shocked right now because I've never seen it look like this with the water running through like this. So beautiful. Waterfall is raging right now. There's water running through this cave, and I'm like, oh my gosh, should I go through it? So I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna find somewhere to plant my avocados first. And at this point, I'm just gonna let my shoes get wet because there's just no way around it. A dream. What a dream. And that waterfall, tiny compared to this other one. I was looking at this spot before because I'm seeing the sun peeking through right here. And then also, I think people would sit on this log and take a rest so they could possibly like see the trees and be able to enjoy them. And then there's a river running through here, and so I think that they would have a water source. And so I'm thinking that they're gonna want to go right here. This is the perfect spot. The sun is coming through and hitting right now, and I think that I'm gonna separate them though, because I'm not sure if they want to be right next to each other, but maybe within a couple feet. I was just digging and found a worm, and so that's a really good sign that this is nice. Really good soil. There are a few rocks here, which is a little concerning, but I think I can move enough of them out of the way and dig a deep enough hole that it'll be fine. Yes, I'm doing this with the fork. When I was a little girl, I used to pick dandelions, and so the other day I saw a dandelion and I planted it. I just put it in the water of my avocado tree, and it wanted to come with us, so it's getting buried. I hope he's gonna be okay here. He looks beautiful. He looks happy. I'm gonna miss him. I wanted to put him far enough back to where he's not too close to the log, but he looks like he fits in here. I hope that someday someone sees this video and does this hike, and I hope that they take a video and a picture of him and show me how much he's grown. Okay, number 2, I hope she does well. My beautiful, she just sprouted some new leaves up top. And I'm gonna put her right here. I think she's gonna do okay here, at least I hope so. She looks happy. Yeah, and I can't believe I'm finally doing this. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. A little bit of their water, and so I'm just gonna add that. These are some of Zuess's ashes, my soul puppy that passed away 2 years ago. And I've been spreading his ashes all over the world as I've been traveling, and especially all throughout Japan. I mean, I've spread his ashes on so many different beautiful waterfalls and trails. We're just gonna leave a little bit of him with our plants, and we'll put the rest in the waterfall. This is not all of them. There are more, but I just usually take this little tiny container. Isn't that amazing? Like, who else can say that their dog's ashes have been spread all over the world? The falls are raging right now, and usually when I come here, there's no water through this cave right here, because you go up into this cave and there's another gorgeous waterfall up there. There is absolutely no way to swim in this right now. I usually get in, but it's raging right now. There's no way I'm getting in there. I literally just climbed through here, and I expected it to be a little more dangerous, but it's not. It wasn't even slippery. I was just taking a moment here and feeling just so grateful and so connected and just like one with this waterfall, and blessed to have had this experience, to be able to spread my soul, family, dog, Zuess, in this amazing, gorgeous waterfall, and just to be able to experience this hike. Right after I spread his ashes, the light started coming through just in a magical type of way I was not expecting. Standing next to this waterfall, I just felt so small and petite, and I just felt this overwhelming presence of something so much bigger than myself, and I just felt so connected to God and the universe and my higher self, and what an incredible feeling. As as I'm leaving the falls, I come down across this bridge and the light just starts hitting like in rainbows, and it felt like a literal dream. I could not believe what I was seeing with my eyes. So much clarity. Take the veil off of your eyes because you're going to see something that's so magical, and you're going to become so connected that you will truly, truly never be the same. It's a trust fall. You are guided, you are protected, you are loved.